Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to survive being home with your kids, being at home yourself, potentially homeschooling, and not pull your hair out or kill your family members. Want to know some of my tips? Stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so unless you've been living under a rock, we are all under this kind of self-quarantine, don't go out if you don't have to, kids are home, workers are home, all of this kind of stuff due to this coronavirus that is going on. And so I thought I would get on here and just kind of give you some of the tips that our family is doing to stay sane, to stay positive, and to stay productive during this time when it sort of feels like a unwanted vacation or unwanted sick time, and it can get really tough. So first of all, if you don't know, I am a partial homeschooling mom. We do a university model school where on a normal day, they go to school Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they homeschool Tuesday and Thursday. Now, I don't have to come up with the curriculum because they're teachers at school. Send it all home. It's all done on an online assignment portal, and all of the websites are on there. All of the worksheets are printed off. So it's pretty easy. I'm really more of a facilitator, but they are at home. So when this whole thing hit, the transition to homeschooling full-time really isn't that different. It does affect my daily life more than my kids' daily lives, although they are home every day, but we do have things already in place to kind of bring that in. But I do know how to homeschool. I have homeschooled full-time. I have sent my kids to public school and private school. So we've kind of done it all. We've got 4 kids and we've done pretty much everything under the sun as far as education options go. But you might be thinking, if you're not a regular homeschooler, that all the homeschooling families are just, it's a day in the life, welcome to our world. But really, homeschooling families aren't home all day usually. They usually have their kids in sports, in drama, in cooking classes, in co-op classes. They go to certain things for tutoring, for math. They're constantly out having play dates or going to museums or amusement parks or things like that that are educational. They're out a lot. I mean, when I was homeschooling, I was driving, the carpool mom kind of thing was in full swing because we were doing so many things to make sure that our kids were socialized and had all sorts of variety of things so that they didn't get bored at home. So it is affecting homeschooling families quite a lot to stay home and not do all of the normal activities that they do as well. So a couple of tips on how to stay sane, productive, and positive during this time is one, make a routine. Don't be like, okay, it's like a weekend, it's like a Saturday, we don't really need to get dressed, we don't need to really get up, do our hair, take a shower. We're kind of just like on the couch in our PJs all day trying to stay sane. If you keep your routine, one, when you get up, you shower, you put some makeup on if you want, do your hair, get dressed, make your bed, you feel better internally and you will be more productive and have a better mood when you're doing that. And I would also highly recommend, as part of your routine, to take some quiet time in the morning, meditate, read your Bible, have some coffee, have some quiet time to kind of plan your day, reflect on your day, pray, whatever you're doing to sort of set your mind straight for that day. That will definitely help you out. Throughout your school day, if you are schooling where your school is actually giving you online school at home, make sure you take frequent breaks. Don't try and be like, okay, from 8 to 12, we're gonna get all the school out of the way so that we can just do the rest of the day, because really, the rest of the day you don't have a lot to do anyway, and if you spread it out, your kids will actually be more occupied throughout the day, even though they're taking a break. If you do a couple hours and then you take a break and then do a couple hours and then you take lunch, if you spread it out, they'll actually be more creative in the break time than if you do a whole chunk of like from 2 to 6 p.m. where they're supposed to be entertaining themselves and driving you crazy. So break it up. It'll give you a mental break, them a mental break. They can get out their wiggles if they need to, and it will go much smoother and the days will go faster actually. Make sure you exercise during those breaks. Go take the dogs for a walk, or go take a walk, or take a bike ride, or go for a run. Go to a park. I mean, there's not a lot of kids at the park right now. is the play equipment infected? I don't know. Take some hand sanitizer with you. I don't think it's a big deal to go and play at a park if you can, if there's not a bunch of kids there, or just get outside in your backyard and play with your own play equipment. Let the kids run around if the weather is nice. Being outside, getting some sun, some vitamin D. If you can just let them get outside and you yourself get outside, go for a walk, check out nature, take your dogs for a walk, it will help your mental mood. It will get your body moving. You will be releasing endorphins that are good mood endorphins, and it's good all the way around. It's a good thing to do on a regular basis, but especially for trying to keep yourself from feeling cooped up, get outside. Next, have your kids help with meals, with meal prep, with breakfast, with lunch, with dinner. Get them involved in making dinner, because chances are you're making meals at home a lot more than you were before. And if you can get your kids involved in making it and teaching them how to cook things, what a better opportunity to do that, assuming your store has had some stuff. I mean, come on, people. Leave some for the rest of us. But if you've got some stuff in your house to make, get creative with what you have. I mean, some of the ingredients we had in our house was like, gosh, it's been in here for a while. What can I make with this? Get online, research some recipes, see what you can make, and have some fun with that. Now, there are some online museums. I believe I saw a post on Facebook that said 12 online museums that you can take a tour through right on your home computer. I will try and find the link for that and stick it in the description box below if I can find that back on Facebook. But if you can even just go in and search in your web browser online museums, you'll find a dozen of them or so that you can take a walk through with your kids, kind of check out some online museums virtually and, get some education that way. Also, if you don't have a specific curriculum that your kids are doing because your schools are just closed, there are several websites that offer a 30-day trial, a 30-day free trial on their online learning academies like abcmouse.com. I don't know what all of them are offering at the moment, so don't quote me on this doesn't have a free one or that, but you can look for free trials on online education and check those out and not pay any money while they're at home and have them doing some of those things. So I'll try and look up some of those and link those below as well so that you can check those out. Also, Khan Academy has tons of YouTube videos for math. If you're struggling with math, trying to teach your kids math, Khan Academy, Khan, so great. It's easily explained. I hate math and I am not a math wizard at all. It was my worst subject in school by far, and I can understand the way that they explain it. So if I can, pretty much anybody can. Also, mathworksheetsite.com has some free printable math by grade level worksheets that are really cool. You can print those out and have your kids study math facts, flashcards, whatever. That's a really great one. And if you are at home and you're looking for some fun activities that your kids can do and making a playground either inside or outside, try using some painter's tape. Painter's tape will stick to just about anything without causing any damage to the surface. So if you want to do a hopscotch out on your driveway or in your house, even if you've got hard floors, or if you want to do a foursquare or make a racetrack with it so that your kids can race through the house, you can use painter's tape for just about anything and then peel it up when you're done, and no harm, no foul. So try using some things that you might have at home to make some interesting, fun, creative things for your kids to do. And finally, give your kids a break, give yourself a break. Take a deep breath, relax, and just kind of go with the flow. Don't stress yourself out with trying to teach your kids if you're not used to doing a whole bunch of stuff at home. This hopefully isn't going to last that long, but even if it lasts for a month or two, we can all get through a month or two. Spend some quality time with your family, play some games. I actually made a video that I will link somewhere up here and in the description on card games that I actually ordered to put as stocking stuffers for my kids at Christmas. And we've been playing a bunch of those games. They're really fun, and you can get them on Amazon. You don't have to go out and purchase them in a store. You can order them. I will have those linked in the description box. So play some games. Break out some fun stuff that you and your family would like to do that maybe you guys haven't done since the holidays. Now would be a good time to spend some quality time with your family doing that. Also, there's a thing called Table Topics, which you can also get on Amazon, which at dinner time you can pick out cards. There's ones for families, one for couples, one's for adult guests, and it'll just give you some table topic discussion things to talk about to kind of keep the conversation flowing and interactive so that everybody's just not on a device all the time. So make some good use of this time, make some quality time with your family, and we will all weather this together. And when you go to the store, my gosh, put yourself in someone else's shoes and say, hey, if there's 2 things of pasta, do I really need 2, or can I just have 1? You know, I feel like the media is actually wanting to panic us by delivering all of this like horrible doomsday type news all the time, which actually makes us panic and go out and do it. And if we just kind of took a breath and calmed down a little bit, we might be weathering this storm a little bit better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I hope that you found this video uplifting, enjoyable, useful, educational, helpful in some way. And if you have, please give it a like and share it on your social media sites with anybody that you think might benefit from these ideas and just a little bit of positivity here while we're all stuck at home. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great, great day. Get outside, and I'll see you in the next video.